Animals better eat on their own, bro. How much percent finished? Out of 100%ing it, I'm at 65. But if we get into the individuals, 68 on quests, 80 on field guides, and then requirements like almost there. Combat's gonna come as I progress in the game, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm not gonna deliberately hunt these things down until the game's beaten, and then I need them, you know. Yeah, dude, I know. I'm working on it here. Okay, like I saw the new update and stuff that's come out, so I'm like excited to play it. But at the same time, man, like I'm enjoying this game. I'm thoroughly like I get off work and I just can't wait to play this game. But don't worry, once we 100% it, it's all good. It's all good. Once we do that, we're fine. We'll be ready. We'll be ready for some more Dayz. I'm excited to try out that update though. I've seen a lot of videos on it and all the stuff that's new. So I'm pretty excited to try it out. Oh, y'all better have eaten some food. Damn it, dude. This feeder sucks. This fucking sucks, man. I'm moving it. That's it. Cause you know the ones right here in the center, eat. No, you know what? Well, I can't. I don't even have OCD, but it won't let me do that. I can't. Okay, come on. What are you even doing here? Yes, go eat. Go. Why is there a fooper in here? Oh. Oh, it's not ready yet. I was like, how is this? Okay. Alright. Yeah, fun. Dude, it's insane. Like, it's crazy. The amount of stuff that they added is just insane. I don't even have everything unlocked yet. But dude. Look at. It's insane. Oh, that's cool. Dude, I swear, once I beat the game, I'm decking this place out. It's gonna be so cool. No. Gotcha. Yo, what up, Beatport? How you doing, brother? Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of this needle.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Get rid of the fwooper.
Nick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
All nurtured, sweet. Okay. You bad boys aren't eating either, huh? God, that's so annoying, man. You'd think the whole point of the feeder is to feed them every time they're not fed, right? Like that, is that not in the name?
Accio!
If it did good or not, but I did a live stream today just on Battlefield. I mean, I'm sure you did fine. So one thing that I did when I first started streaming, I took my first couple VODs, right? No matter if they were good, bad, whatever. My first, I think 3 or 4 VODs, I made all of them highlights so that they'll exist on my channel forever, just so that like one day down the line in the future, I can go back and watch them and just see, and like cringe at myself. So I think if you're just now starting out streaming, you should definitely do something similar and just improve from there. They're not private or anything either, so it's like anyone who wants to watch them can watch them. Where's the beast place? Is it? Brood and Peck. I think that, yeah, that's it. Yeah, Beatport, I kind of see it as like a time capsule. It's like, even if streaming doesn't go anywhere, it's a nice little time capsule for yourself. I remember back when I started it, back when I started streaming, I set some goals. And I think I achieved all of them except for becoming full-time,
toe-tied.
which kind of goes hand in hand with being partnered. So, but I mean, I still enjoy it.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Shut up. Alright, let's look at the quest here. What do we got? I really need to finish the Demiguise moons. I'm almost done. I lack 2, man. You might just have to buckle down and finish it, man. I don't know where the two would be. So we got the one at Professor Fig's classroom. We got the one behind the two gargoyles. I wish it would show me on the map. Oh, it does. So I have I got 19 from just those alone. Which means there'll be... That's unfortunate. Okay. So we're just gonna have to start checking things then.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Okay, step one, make sure it's nighttime.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio.
That looks like a demigod right there.
Aloha Mora. Mine now, demi-guys.
Nice.
Revelio.
So we just need one more demiguys. We're good. And then we can just passively do it from there. Now I wonder. Demiguy statues collected. Let's go. And there's one here. So we'll go ahead and fly there.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
You know, so I was on Reddit today, and because I guess obviously your phone listens to you, right? Every time you make a comment about something or anything, like your phone hears it, and then all of a sudden you start seeing TikToks, and you start it's like, oh, you might want to read this post on Reddit, and it's like exactly what you just talked about. I've been telling people at work, like, this game is really good, like it's a really good game, right? And my phone recommended me to check out some Reddit posts, and dude, people are like just complaining about useless things. Like, look, someone's complained about this. Look, there was a whole Reddit post on this. He said, it takes too long to open the map. They should make it so it's faster when you open the, like, dude, shut up. And then people are like, yeah, and I accidentally hit Q and E all the time when I'm in there, and it changes me, and then I have to go back to the map, and it just takes so long. Like, bro, you ever think maybe it's your fucking computer? That's the issue? And then people are complaining. Now, this one I can kind of get behind, right? People are complaining that every time you get a new gear piece and you change it, you have to go back in and transmog it again. It's like, bro, like, you're nitpicking, like, just shut up. Just shut up. It's a single player game. Like, no, you're the only one that's seeing your outfit. You know what I mean? Like, shut up.
Handy resource indeed.
I don't know, man. Stuff like that drives me crazy.
I can't go back there. Revelio.
Right there.
Alohomora.
Mine now, Demi guys.
Revelio.
How did I miss that? Oh, it's like on the roof or something.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. I can never face Milo's thoughts.
Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Adley? Edgar Adley? No, I don't think so. Blast Milo and his mad schemes.
Milo?
He was my friend. Came to me a few days ago with a brilliant plan to make some quick galleons. All I had to do was follow him into the Forbidden Forest. Had I known he wanted to procure venom from a living acromantula. Oh, poor Milo. He didn't deserve to go like that.
I'm very sorry to hear about your friend.
Oh, thank you. I can't think of it. Milo's body is still in that cave with the absconder.
The absconder?
Aye, Milo's name for the acromantula. He did have a flair for the dramatic. In fact, as he died, Milo begged me to take his heirloom pocket watch, so that his daughter would have something to remember him by. But I fled.
Why would someone risk their life for spider venom?
As a potion ingredient, acromantula venom is incredibly valuable. In large part because it is, as poor Milo has proven, impossible to get from a live acromantula.
If I have time, I can try to collect the heirloom watch, Mr. Adley.
You can't possibly go to the acromantula's cave. You'd be killed. Please, forget I said anything.
But here it is on the map.
Now, where could that acromantula cave be? I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Revelio.
Okay, so it's gonna be a ball. Maybe? What is this? Oh, no, it's not. I mean, technically it is, I guess.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
I wonder why it's not doing the Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio.
Oh, that's a whole nother Merlin shop. Let's do one.
Incendio. Revelio.
Oh.
Revelio.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
They're probably behind a wall somewhere.
Seems a pleasant.
Revelio. Catapulta. Revelio.
Where would they be? Sorry guys, you might hear my dog in the background. My wife's teasing her just a little bit. She's about to go outside. She gets super excited. Don't have time for you right now, butterflies.
Revelio.
Man, I gotta be overlooking these things.
Revelio.
Holy crap. Where?
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Ah, here we go. It's right next to me the whole time.
Accio.
Yeah, I think they made it so you can't hit these with Wingardium Leviosa anymore.
These Merlin trials won't get the better of me.
Oh, tab button, man. Okay, this one's gonna be the butterfly one.
Revelio. Lumos. Oh. Whoa.
Where are the butterflies I just saw? There we go.
Lumos. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Hidden in plain sight. So, man, that butterfly one is much easier at nighttime.
Accio. Revelio.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Levioso. Defender. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarder. Depulso.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Hello? There's a voice coming from that well.
Can you help me?
Is someone down there?
Down there? I beg your pardon. I'm here. There's no one here but me. Some thoughtless wretch casually tossed a bit of parchment into me and it caught. If you could please take it.
Seems to be some sort of map.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. What a relief. I hope the map serves you well. At least better than it did me.
What do you...
Revelio. Capolso. Revelio. Levioso. Capolso.
That's that. Settled.
Bombarda.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
I knew we'd never be able.
The cave must be somewhere in this maze. I wonder what else is in here.
Protego. Superman. Glacier. Defender. Stupid one. Glacier. Defender. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio.
This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Andy mentioned. So this is the infamous absconder.
Glacier. Defender. Crucible. Confringo. Glacier. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Descendo. Depulso. Bombarda. Glacier. Defender.
Now that's taken care of, I need to find the heirloom for Milo's daughter. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Revelio. Confringo.
I need need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Adley.
Confringo. Revelio.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Ah, you look none the worse.
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm glad Milo's daughter will have something to remember him by.
I am too. As far-fetched as his schemes were, Milo was a good friend, and I shall miss him. Please, accept this reward for your trouble.
What do you have for sale?
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by. Never mind replenishing my stocks. Pleasure doing business with you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your business.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Dear me, you have been busy. Incredible, thank you. You're ready for the final Alahamora lesson. With this knowledge, no lock shall ever stand in your way. You have done all I asked. I only wish I knew who put those statues everywhere in the first place. Alas. If you do find more, please feel free to remove them. You'll be doing your caretaker a huge service. And if I ever find out who the bully is behind this cruel trick, I shall let you know. Thank you once again for your assistance and tenacity.
Nice.
Now that you've mastered Alahamora, no lock is unbreakable. But do feel free to keep finding demiguise statues and removing those moons.
Wait to hear from Glad and Moon. What?
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
That's Cloud of the Moon. I wanted this quest off my freaking list. Okay, whatever.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
I'll have taken your life. There we go. Well done, didn't it? Groups.
Aha! Back for more. Knew you were still hanging about. You've hurt many of my friends, and what? Look, get and you.
You're the one who freed our hippogriff.
You're going to regret that.
Now, this has become personal.
Sorry, I'm doing the challenges.
Flash! The Volto! It's the one who took the goblin helm! Give it back! Expulso! Ah. What are your thoughts on electricity? Expulso! Expulso! Expelliarmus! Quaint. Might want to look... Expulso! Expulso! Quite a violent streak in Endo. From above!
Who's left?
On your toes, my little tree.
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Time for summer sun.
No one takes me.
Accio. Incendio.
You made a great mistake.
Confringo.
No! Protego!
Petrificus totale.
Glacius. Defendo.
Petrificus totale.
Venite. Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder.
Revelio.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
There's something about that tree.
That's the tree.
Descender. Leviosa.
Interesting way to hide some treasure. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio.
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I should investigate.
Lumos. Revelio.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me.
What? No, I don't.
He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey
What?
that led us there after the dragon attack.
I didn't want to tell her that.
It's a bit of a long story, and Fig's asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Yeah, Mikey. They're riding deep, bro. Riding deep out here.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I want to learn your magical ability.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Revelio.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
It's because she's the one that can get the stuff from Gringotts.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping, and I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and be worthy of Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Oh, I'm gonna read it.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking.
Aloha, Mora.
As you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Revelio. What's the point of toiling?
Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to... The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Revelio.
Enough to come in here alone.
Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after hour.
I don't mind breaking a few bones if there's a few galleons in it for me. Hey.
Everyone in Upper Hogsfield shudders when they see me coming, and rightfully so. I've robbed every traveling vendor that's passed through here. They never see it coming.
Hey.
I may go to Hogsmeade.
Hello?
Oh, shit.
Is someone there?
Alright, you know what? Let's just do this.
Ha! You're easier to spot than an eruption.
Die for that.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us what...
Totalis. Lumos.
Oh, how are you not dead?
Expulso!
Potato. Stupefy. Glacius. Defendo. Crucio. Glacius. Confringo.
Suffered enough?
Revelio. Bombarda. Accio. Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. I need your help.
Revelio. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio.
My wand is somewhere in this room. I can tell.
Bombarda! Glacius! Revelio. Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Lumos.
Lumos! Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
She's being blackmailed too.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do. Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Professor, a moment of your time. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets...
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
This is pretty cool.
Gareth. Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Professor Black, how are you?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes! Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's. If you...
Something is very wrong with
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
The headmaster. I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that now.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job...
Scroop!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Aw, that poor elf, man. I hope old dude doesn't kill him for
wearing
that.
off. I best get out of sight.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Get out of the way.
gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Revelio.
Oh, dude, that looks cool. Whoops.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Siri? Oh! This isn't the same guy. There's no way it's the same guy. Yeah, no way. There's no way it's the same guy.
Revelio.
I'm so glad we did the Aloha Mora quest.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
The key of admittance. I wonder what that does. Isn't there some stuff that I haven't collected? Maybe it's not all the way up there. How do I get to that stuff? I think it's outside of here.
Revelio.
How would I get to that? I'm missing something in here as well. Maybe I gotta fly up there or something? Maybe this loops all the way around? I don't know.
Revelio.
That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
Oh, this is so cool.
Here.
I look like Tom
In
Holland.
this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
Dude, this is so
You
cool.
must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
It leads down.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Closed tight. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Oh, it's a Horcrux.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
Oh, that's a little
Wield the
bullhawkus.
wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Oh, is this gonna be the Elder Wand? It is.
I've never felt such power.
Bombarda!
Wow.
Defender! Bombarda! Depulso! Bombarda! Depulso! Descendo! Defender! Bombarda! Depulso! Descendo! Defender! Bombarda! Descendo! Depulso! Defender! Bombarda! Depulso! Defender! Bombarda! Descendo! Depulso! Defender! Bombarda! Descendo! Depulso!
Daddy Death.
Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Depulsor. Descender. Bombarda. Depulsor. Descender. Defender. Bombarda. Descender. Defender. Bombarda. Descender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Descender. Depulsor. Protector. Stupid. Bombarda. Descender. Defender. Depulsor. Descender. Bombarda. Descender. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarda. Descender. Depulsor. Bombarda. Descender. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarda. Descender. Depulsor. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender.
One second, chat. Refilling the beer here. You know, we got the keg active and ready to go.
Stone. This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Neve's dead.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so easy.
Let us always honor her. May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
I I dare say that was one of the easier trials.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable,
wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in.